And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The shotgun running play call. Has the first down, is still going. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
To throw, it's Sayan. Caught on the outside, it's Peoples.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
For a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel, and we'll feel that today when these teams go at it. What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sayan. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Escaping the pressure, moving right. They'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They're able to get him down. Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And he keeps it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense brings him down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him in second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He keeps it on a design run. He breaks free. He powers through. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Versus the 45.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's another deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Graham.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're only in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Down for a shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Smith. The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He's sticking in front of that bullet.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage C makes the tackle to wrap up the third period of play. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this dummy? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
second down here. On the ground, it's Peoples. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll stop the ball down to 15.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. Pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've secured victory here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Grinding away with the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. They're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Keeps it on the draw. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way